Everyone's talking about it. Apple reporting iPhone sales dropping for the first time ever, and its quarterly revenue plunging for the first time in 13 years. But no one's talking about this. Apple's cash on hand hitting a record high of $233 billion. Cash, almost all of it overseas. And it is not alone. U.S. companies now have more than $2 trillion parked abroad. Steve, is this more proof we have to cut our taxes at home to bring all that money back home?
Yes, David, we get a double whammy from it. Not only do we bring more money back home by getting rid of this stupid tax code, but also you remove barriers to investing money here at home. The business investment is not good. It is shrinking. And so we got to have that tax reform. And you'll see we'll get more money coming in and domestic money being put to work.
Bruce, $2.3 trillion abroad. If that came back, that could be a hell of a boost to the economy.
Well, certainly it could, but one of the things that the candidates are talking about is the repatriation plans or a tax holiday or whatever. And my concern about this is they tried that with the Jobs Creation Act that was signed into law by Bush, and it really didn't happen. It really didn't create jobs from what I related. The shareholders got it. I suppose that's good, but it didn't really create jobs.
Well, at least, Bill, there was one candidate. He's now a Trump supporter, but Dr. Ben Carson suggested that tax holiday, a 6-month tax holiday, zero taxes on all the money you bring back. If that money came back, if only half of it came back, that'd be $1 trillion.
I'm all in favor of cutting corporate taxes, but I think it is delusional to think that that tax change would create a flood of investment capital. All it's going to do is end the charade about where Apple is locating its cash.
Sabrina, don't you think it's worth a shot?
Absolutely, David. Look, I mean, when our tax rate here is 39% and a country like Ireland has 12.5%, it's sort of a no-brainer why, companies are going abroad. Perhaps the bigger solution, though, is to lower the tax rate for everyone, for individuals, for families, for corporations, so we can all apply our resources where they best fit.
Yeah, and a 10 or 15% tax rate would be half of what we have now, Rich, much less than half, actually.
Yeah, and, Steve makes a really great point here that this is a two-part thing. You get the cash back, but you want the cash invested to create future companies and future jobs. And that's why you have to lower the overall tax rate, lower regulations, all that kind of stuff that we know goes into creating a vibrant economy.
Mike, there are a lot of people worried, and we were talking about it here during the break, a lot of people worried about whether Trump is going to use the carrot or the stick if he is president. A lot of people concerned, geez, he tried to strong-arm companies to bring cash back. What, I mean, isn't the carrot just lowering tax rates? You don't force people to do what they don't want to do, but you incentivize them to come back.
That's right, David. Trump understands fully that the corporate tax rate should be zero. He may not get there. It's just a pass-through tax. The cost burden goes on to workers in the form of lower wages and consumers in higher prices. You lower the corporate tax rate as much as possible. I'm sorry, Bill, I know you think I'm delusional, but you will actually get a much stronger economy, and you get companies that want to stay in the United States.
Okay, we got to go, but we sure need something. This is worth a try.